Blazers really do have a dilemma on their hands. Do they go rebuild, take the number 3 pick, take the young talent that they have, trade Damian Lillard for whatever you can get in return for him, and hit this reset? Or do you take your young assets, go and try to build a contender around Damian Lillard with those assets, and try to compete for an NBA championship, which isn't guaranteed? And 2, what star is coming to help Damian Lillard? Unless Joel Embiid becomes available, like if James Harden leaves and stuff, I can't think of another star that would be available. Obviously, if you could get like a Giannis or something like that, then yeah. But I'm talking about one that could become available that could go to Portland with Damian Lillard and compete for an NBA championship. However you slice it, it's just getting to the point where Portland needs to make a decision, and the decision very likely is to trade Damian Lillard. And you even recently had CJ McCollum have a interview where he basically kind of said the same thing. Like, Portland is shopping their number 3 pick. We know that. And CJ said, hey, they're going to shop this. If they don't find a return that they think makes sense, he said, I wouldn't be shocked if they start shopping Damian Lillard or have a talk and a sit down with Lillard, which I think is what is ultimately going to happen. And I feel like Damian Lillard kind of feels like that's what's going to happen. Damian Lillard has been very vocal in expressing like, hey, I don't want to rebuild. I don't want some young talent that I'm going to have to wait several years for. He's only getting older. He has injury history. He's undersized. And what is his trade value really going to be, right? That's the real question. And we've seen Damian Lillard really hint a lot at potentially going to the Lakers. Now, today we got this Instagram where he was doing an IG live, and he said, where are you going this summer? They want me to be like, I'm going to the Lakers, joked Lillard, while talking to someone nearby off camera. I'm going to the Lakers, man. I'm going to the Lakers. Now, look, this is just like a little satire thing. He was having a little back and forth. This isn't him saying like, oh, I'm going to demand a trade to the Lakers. But you take this, you take the information that keeps getting put out there, you keep hearing Damian Lillard in like rap songs and just interviews and all kinds of stuff. He keeps mentioning the Lakers. You also have Damian Lillard who talked about, if you want me traded, let's start a petition and see how many people want me traded. It just kind of feels like it's going in that direction. And it kind of feels like the Lakers make the most sense. Now, look, Damian Lillard, even if he does request a trade, it's very possible that he goes elsewhere. But couple things. One, where does Damian Lillard want to go? And I see a lot of people that talk about, oh, Portland would never trade Damian Lillard to the Lakers. They hate each other. That's not true. They would absolutely. If Damian Lillard said, trade me to the Lakers, he's getting traded to the Lakers. Where does Damian Lillard want to go? Now, obviously, Portland wants to get the best return possible, but they want to do right by Damian Lillard. The last thing that Portland needs is, after Damian Lillard was incredibly loyal, arguably the most loyal player we have ever seen in the modern era, right? Especially with so much player mobility, things like that. He has been diehard loyal. For him to say like, hey, send me to the Lakers, and then they end up trading him to like, I don't know, like Detroit or something like that. Oh, that would be a huge disaster for Portland. Damian Lillard is going to want to go to a contender that makes sense for him, that is going to be a place where he can kind of, fit right in, right? And when you look at the landscape, there aren't really many other options. And what are the return going to be? Because here's the thing, the Lakers can trade for Damian Lillard and still keep a competitive roster around Dame. So the Lakers could go and trade for Damian Lillard and still keep Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reeves. Like, literally, they could keep those 3 guys. They could trade, Beasley, Mo Bamba, D'Lo, and Max Christie, plus the 17th pick, plus give a pick swap, plus give the 29th pick, plus they have like 4 seconds. So the Lakers could easily go get Damian Lillard in a trade, have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and on top of that, still keep Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, which basically gives you 6 core guys that you have, which that's basically all you need come playoff time. And then just go find some value guys on the open market. If the Lakers got Damian Lillard, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis, you're going to have some guys that are going to want to take discounts to come to the Lakers. And depending on what the Lakers trade, they may even be able to pull off some other little minor trades as well. So the Lakers would be the best destination for Damian Lillard as far as exposure, market, competitiveness, contention, being able to keep and maintain a roster. Not many teams have the ability to trade for Damian Lillard and still have a deep competitive roster. There aren't really, if any, that actually can trade for Damian Lillard in his massive contract. Again, with his age, his injury history, him being undersized, how many teams are looking and going, man, Damian Lillard is the last piece we need to win an NBA championship? Maybe Philly, but the Lakers could put together a better package than Philly can. So no matter what, the Lakers actually have a competitive package, and they have the best argument for Damian Lillard, and they have the ability to actually trade without gutting the entire roster. Like, New York would probably have loved Damian Lillard this past offseason. But now, does Damian Lillard make any sense for New York with Jalen Brunson? They're going to have 2 super undersized guards. I don't think so. Maybe. Like, New York could outbid us, definitely. But are they going to do that? All the teams with assets are all rebuilding right now. They're all in a position to where they're rebuilding and tanking. Like, does San Antonio make a push for Damian Lillard? Maybe. But why? Right? I mean, Victor Wembanyama and Damian Lillard, that would be cool, but you're probably not a contender, and you're better off just holding your assets and waiting for maybe a younger star like a Trae Young or something like that. Again, no matter how you slice it, it just seems like Damian Lillard is heading in the direction of potentially going to Lakers. Damian Lillard is teasing this Laker thing more than he ever has. And he's not stupid. He knows what this is doing. He knows the narrative that is being pushed. He knows the conversations that are being had. He understands everything that goes on with what he is doing. And this very likely could be a power play also to Portland. Like, hey, if you don't do what I need you to do to build a contender, I will go to the Lakers. I will force my way to the Lakers. And that might be what he's trying to do in order to try to kind of force Portland to make the moves. But again, what moves is Portland going to be able to make? Like, who? Karl Anthony Towns, maybe? Karl Anthony Towns, Jeremy Grant, and Damian Lillard are not a contending team. Right? Like, the Blazers need several guys. They need another star and then, like, another 2 or 3, like, blue chip guys. They're just, Portland is better off just rebuilding, even if they don't trade him to the Lakers. Like, let's say Damian Lillard says, I don't want to go to the Lakers. Then Portland still should trade Damian Lillard. Like, remove the Laker bias. Because obviously, again, this is a Laker channel. I'm a Laker fan. I would love to see Damian Lillard in a Laker jersey. So let's just take a step back from the Laker conversation for a minute. If you're Portland, it makes no sense to trade what could end up being Scoot Henderson and your young core to go and get another star that is, yes, going to keep Damian Lillard around, but you're probably not winning anything. Right? Like, if the Knicks say, hey, we'll trade for Damian Lillard, we'll give you what we were going to give for Donovan Mitchell. Right? Can you get, like, RJ Barrett and 4 first-round picks? If you could do something like that, do that. Do that immediately. Right? Like, it doesn't even have to be the Lakers. Right? Like, if Portland can get an honest return, go do that. I just think if Portland makes that decision of like, hey, Dame, we're going to trade you, I think Portland knows. I think Damian Lillard knows. I think the world knows. He's probably going to the Lakers. It makes the most sense. LeBron James has already tried to recruit him. LeBron James would love to have him. The fans would welcome him. I don't even think Portland fans would be upset about it. I think Portland would completely understand and embrace the idea. I mean, they wouldn't be happy to see him in a Laker jersey, but I don't think that there's a single person in the world that would look at Damian Lillard as a traitor for going to the Lakers or anywhere else. That dude has done everything you could ask for and then some, and Portland has not done their job. Portland has a real opportunity now to build a competent contending team for the future. Why are you going to risk that to go and try to do something that you should have done 8 years ago? Like, literally. Portland's had multiple opportunities to build a legit contender around Damian Lillard and have failed to do it every step of the way. There's no reason for them to now all of a sudden go, okay, well now we'll build a contender when Damian Lillard has probably like 3 good years left. But the Lakers, they want to maximize, they want to win another championship with LeBron James. If Damian Lillard goes to the Lakers are probably the best team in the league, unless, Giannis goes to, or not Giannis, Joel Embiid goes to like the Warriors or the Suns or something like that. If the Lakers could trade for Damian Lillard, as long as the Lakers are healthy, they win an NBA championship. If the Lakers had Damian Lillard on the roster right now, the Lakers would have won the NBA championship. Like, if they would have had the exact same team, and let's say you swap D'Lo, Beasley, and Mo Bamba, which all three basically were unplayable, 2 of which didn't even play, and you added Damian Lillard to this team, the Lakers would be in the NBA Finals right now waiting on Boston and Miami, and very likely beating both of those teams. Like, if the Lakers get Damian Lillard, they're going to be the best team in the league. It just comes down to health, because Damian Lillard, again, injury history, LeBron James injury history, Anthony Davis injury history. But if you could keep Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves and, kind of round out the roster, I think the Lakers would be in a prime position to win an NBA championship. You just got to be healthy come the playoffs, and the Lakers are going to win. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think Damian Lillard comes to the Lakers? Do you think that he should come to the Lakers? Do you want him on the Lakers? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. Let me know.